Good morning, my dear students. Hope you all are doing well. Stay home, stay safe. Welcome to Maths class. In today's Maths class, we are going to study subject Maths of Standard 5th, topic decimal fraction. In that, we will do problem set 40. So before we begin with the explanation of exercise 40, we will do a quick revision of topic what is fraction. Now students, can you see two images on the screen? See, the first image is of a bread slice, then a chapati. So this bread slice is a full bread slice and this is a whole chapati. So in word, if we want to say this is a whole bread slice or a full chapati, or in number we can say it as one bread slice or one chapati. But if I will divide this bread slice and this chapati, we will get the fraction or the parts of this chapati and this bread slice. See, this chapati is a whole chapati. If I will divide it into pieces, see, if I do the half piece, I will get the fraction as half, which is written as 1 upon 2. In the next image, this chapati is having one part colored. This part is, we will call it as 1/4 part or a quarter part, which is written as 1 upon 4. In the next image, three parts are colored, means the 3/4 part is colored, or you can say 3/4. So in decimal form, we will write it as 3 upon 4. So if we will divide one whole chapati into different part, that is called as the fraction. So half is written as 1 upon 2. 1/4 or a quarter is written as 1 upon 4. 3/4 or 3/4 is written as 3 upon 4. In the bread slices also, it is in the same way. See, this is the full bread slice. Then only half part is colored, which is 1 upon 2. Here one part is colored, which is 1 upon 4. And here three part is colored, that is 3 upon 4. So this is called as the fraction. Now we will moving ahead to our main topic, which is writing a half, quarter, 3/4 and 1 1/4 in decimal form. Students, here you can see two images. One image is of a bread slice and one image is of a circle. Here in both the images, half part is colored, which is usually written as 1 upon 2. So to convert this fraction 1 upon 2 into decimal form, the denominator should be converted into equivalent fraction with denominator 10. Means to convert this 1 1/2 into decimal form, we need the denominator as 10. So first we will do this denominator as 10, then we will convert this half fraction into decimal form. Let's see how we will convert this denominator into 10. First we will write 1 upon 2. Now students, in 2 table we have to see that when the number 10 is coming. In 2 table, when 10 is coming, at 5 times. So what we will do here is we will multiply denominator and numerator by 5. So 1 multiply by 5 upon 2 multiply by 5, we get the answer as 5 upon 10. See, 5 upon 10. Now the value of half, if we convert it the denominator as 10, we will get 5 upon 10. Now the denominator is 10. We can convert this fraction into decimal form. So how we will convert it? See, it becomes 0.5. Why 0.5? Because here 10 is there. That is why after the point only one number, 0.5. So how the half is written in decimal form? As 0.5. There is another way to write half in decimal form. Let's see what it is. Again we will take the fraction 1 upon 2. Then we will multiply this fraction by 50, because into table 10 is coming. Again into table 100 is also coming. At what time? 50. So we will multiply numerator and denominator by 50. What answer we will get? We will get the answer as 50 upon 100. Now to turn it into decimal form, we will get it the answer as 0.50. So students, in decimal form you can write half in both way. You can write 0.5 also and 0.50 also. Understood, student? Therefore, half is written as 0.5 or 0.50 in decimal form. Understood, student, how we have converted half into decimal form? Now let's see how we will convert a quarter in decimal form. Here you can see the images of bread slice and a roti. On one bread slice it is a jam, and in chapati one part is colored. So this part is known as 1 upon 4, or you can say a quarter part. Let's see how we will convert this into decimal form. Now students, here also the denominator is 4, but we want 10 denominator to convert it into decimal form. But it is not possible, that because in 4 table 10 is not coming, but in 4 table 100 is coming. Yes, at what time? 25. So we will multiply numerator and denominator by 25 to make this 1 upon 4 into decimal form. So 1 multiplied by 25 upon 4 multiplied by 25, we get the answer as 25 upon 100. Now we can make this fraction into decimal form. Yes, because the denominator is 100. What the fraction we got? Decimal form we got 0.25. Why 25 after point? Because here 20 is there, that is why we have wrote 0.25. 0.25. Now let's see how we will convert 3 quarters in decimal form. Again here the images of bread slice and a roti is there. Here 3 part is having the jam on the slice, and here 3 part is colored of the roti. So this fraction is 3 upon 4. Again here 4 is there in the denominator. Let's make this 4 into 100 to get the decimal form. Now 3 upon 4 we will multiply by 25, because we want the denominator as 100. Here 3 multiplied by 25 upon 4 multiplied by 25, we get the answer as 75 upon 100. Now you can convert this fraction into decimal. Yes, because the denominator is 100. So what is the decimal you got? Decimal form you got 0.75. So the value of 3 quarters in decimal form is 0.75. Understood, student, how you will convert half into decimal form, quarter in decimal form, and 3 quarter in decimal form? Let's take a quick example to understand in a better way. Here some examples are given to you, and the solution is also there, so that you will understand how you will write. See, the first example is 2.5. See, the first example is 2.5. So what we will do, we'll write 2 as it is and half. Half you will write in fraction form, 1 upon 2. So what answer you got? 2.5 or 2.50. How you got? Let's see. Now 2 we will write as it is plus 0.5. After writing 2, here the place was empty, so you have to take a number. Any number you cannot take, so you will take only 0. Now this sum is complete. Now we can add this. 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. Point we will write as it is. Then 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. So 2.5. The next is How the 2.50 come? See, here 2 we write as it is plus 0.50. Here also the place was empty, so we took 0. Now this sum is complete. Now we can add this. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. Then point we wrote as it is, and 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. So what answer we got? 2.50. Now let's take the second sum. 2 and a quarter. 2 we wrote as it is, then quarter 1 upon 4. The answer we got 2.25. In decimal form, what is the value of quarter? 0.25. So we will add 2.00 plus 0.25. We get the answer as 2.25. Now the third example, 2 and 3 quarters. See, 2 we wrote as it is, 3 quarter in fraction 3 upon 4 is equal to, how we will write in decimal form? 2.75. See, after adding we get this number 2.00 plus 0.75. We get the answer as 2.75. I hope you have understood how to convert a fraction into decimal form. Now let's start with our writing work. Students, take out your maths notebook, take out your maths textbook, remove page number 56. In maths notebook, take a new page, write today's date and start writing. Write on the very first line, writing half, quarter, 3 quarters and 1 and a quarter in decimal form. Leave one line and start writing. Write the heading half, then start copying this. Write half. 1 upon 2 is equal to 1 multiplied by 5 upon 2 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5 upon 10 is equal to 0.5. Then leave one line, then write this. 1 upon 2 is equal to 1 multiplied by 50 upon 2 multiplied by 50 is equal to 50 upon 100 is equal to 0.50. Now leave one line and write a quarter. 1 upon 4 is equal to 1 multiplied by 25 upon 4 multiplied by 25 is equal to 25 upon 100 is equal to 0.25. Now leave one line and we will write 3 quarters. See, leave one line, write 3 quarters. 3 upon 4 is equal to 3 multiplied by 25 upon 4 multiplied by 25 is equal to 75 upon 100 is equal to 0.75. Now take a new page and we will write the examples. Take a new page and write on the first line example. First, 2 and a half. Second, 2 and a quarter. Third, 2 and 3 quarters. Now leave one line and write the first example. 1 upon 2 is equal to 2.5 or 2.50. Leave one line, write second example. 1 upon 4 is equal to 2.25. Third example, leave one line and write third example. 3 upon 4 is equal to 2.75. I hope students you have wrote in a very neat and tidy handwriting. Let's move ahead. Now student, take a new page, write today's date, write problem set 40 on the margin and copy the first question from your textbook. Write the following fractions as decimal fractions. Copy the first sum, 2 and a half. Now what you will do, the first step is you will write 2 as it is. Then what is the half in fraction? 1 upon 2. Now we have to turn this mixed fraction into decimal fraction. So what you will do it, you will add both this. So 2 you will write as it is plus. Now what is the value of half in decimal fraction? 0.50. So we will add both this number. Now 2 you will write as it is and down you will write 0.50. Now students, can you see this empty place over here? There is no number over here and we cannot leave this place empty. So what you will do is we will add the numbers over here. You cannot add any random number. So what you will do is you will add 0 over here. Your point is there, so point first and we will write here 2, 0. Now you can see this sum. Now we can add it. So let's add it. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 0 plus 5 we will get 5. Now point as it is we will write. 2 plus 0 we will get 2. So your answer comes as 2.50. So what your answer is 2.50, or you can write 2.5 also. As I have said you, there are two ways to write half in decimal fraction, 0.50 or 0.5. Both the answer is correct. So what is the answer is 2 and a half is equal to 2.50 or 2.5. Understood, student? Moving to our next sum. 2 and a quarter. So 2 you will write as it is, and what is the quarter? 1 upon 4. Next step, 2 plus, what is the value of 1 upon 4 in decimal? 0.25. So we will add both this 2 plus 0.25. Here also students, 2 it is written as it is plus 0.25. Here also the place is empty, so we cannot do the sum. So what we will do here is we will write 0. Again, because we cannot leave the place empty and we cannot write any random number, that is why we are using 0. Now we can add the students. 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. 0 plus 2 is equal to 0. Then decimal we will write as it is. Then 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. So your answer comes as 2.25. Write the answer. 2 and a quarter is equal to 2.25. Moving to our next sum. Third sum. 2 and 3 quarters. 2 you will write as it is. Then in fraction we write 3 quarters as 3 upon 4. Now we have to write in decimal form. 2 plus, what is the value of 3 upon 4 in decimal? 0.75. So now we will add it. 2 we will write as it is plus 0.75. Here also the place is empty. What I have said you, if the place is empty, you will have to write 0. Then we can add it. Because empty place we cannot do the addition, so we have to write here 0. Now we can add it. 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. 0 plus 7 is equal to 7. Point, decimal point we will write as it is. 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. So what the answer we got? 2.75. So 2 and 3 quarters is equal to 2.75. Moving to our next sum. Fourth sum. 10 and a half. 10 you will write as it is. Half 1 upon 2. Then we will move to next step. 10 plus 0.50. Now we will add this. Here also you can see 10 we have wrote as it is. Then 0.50. Again your place is empty. we will put 0 over here. Now we can add this 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 5, 5. Decimal point we will write here as it is 0 plus 0, 0, then 1. We will write as it is. So what the answer comes as 10.50. So the answer is, see students, 10.50. Also you can write it 10.5 because half value, I have tell you there are two ways you can write half in decimal, 0.50 or 0.5. So both this we can write. Now 10 and a half is equal to 10.50 or 10.5. Moving to our next sum. Fifth sum. 14 and 3 quarters. 14 we will write this like this, then 3 quarter is 3 upon 4. Then we will write the next step, 14 plus 0.75 because 3 quarter value in decimal is 0.75. Then we will add it. 14 will write as it is, then plus 0.75. Again the place is empty here, we have to write 0. Now we can add this 0 plus 5, 5, 0 plus 7, 7. Decimal point we will write as it is, 4 plus 0, 4, 1 we will copy down. So your answer becomes 14.75. So answer 14 and 3 quarters is equal to 14.75. Next sum, sixth sum, 16 and a quarter. 16 you write like this, then quarter 1 upon 4. Second step, 16 plus 0.25. Then we will add this. 16 we wrote as it is, then plus 0.25. Here also the place is empty, we will write 0. Now we can add this 0 plus 5, 5, 0 plus 2, 2. Point we write as it is, 6 plus 0, 6, 1 we will copy down. So your answer becomes as 16.25. So your answer is 16 and a quarter is equal to 16.25. Now moving to our next sum. Seventh sum. 28 and a half. 28, then half 1 upon 2. Then 28 plus half value is 0.50. Now we have to add this again. So 28 as it is, then plus 0.50. Again this place is empty, so we will write decimal point and write 0. Now this we can add this, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Then 0 plus 5, 5. Point we will write as it is, 8 plus 0, 8. Then 2 will copy down. Answer comes as 28.50. Again you can write this answer as 28.5 also. So the answer is 28 and a half is equal to 28.50, or you can write it as 28.5. I hope students you have understood this problem set 40 very well. Complete the book on time. Stay home, stay safe, take care. See you in the next session. Bye.